Hello and welcome to Boston, Massachusetts, home to the Freedom Trail, the heart of the American Revolution, and we are here to find out who will end their season on a high note as champions of the Fenway Bowl. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. As we'll see, the Uconn Huskies taking on a team from the American, the Army Black Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Cadets offense will get the football first. A lot of times you run into these types of matchups, high-powered offense, big-time team against an opponent that's likely overmatched. So how do they keep this thing from getting ugly?
Well, everyone's going to have to elevate their level of play here defensively to have any chance in this one. And I'll tell you the hard part about stopping this offense, David, it's what Chip Kelly used to always say. It's a nameless, faceless opponent. They don't care who you are. They don't care what your record is. This offense comes out, and they are trying to embarrass you.
Well, the good thing is for this defense, it's been talked about all week, right? Like, you're not good enough. This is a high-powered offense. Like, the players' attention are fully caught, right? They know exactly what they're going against. Let's see if some emotion and adrenaline can really play a factor, and they play better than they have all year.
Uncorks it. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. The Black Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Hand off from the shotgun. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down.
Really good-looking run. And when you play Army, you know these guys offensively, they are always so dialed into their rushing attack. Everybody understands their assignment and responsibility. It doesn't matter if they're running the option. It doesn't matter if they're doing it out of the spread. They know who they need to block. And as a defense, you better limit your mental errors or you're going to have a hard time slowing this rushing attack down.
Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. Quick pass on the fly motion. Quick spin on the line.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on fourth. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on fourth down. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. Fullback's got it. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Can the defense stop him again on second and goal? Back to pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Roberts. Touchdown, Army! All that better be in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Here comes the two-point try. He's looking to pass. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Uconn Huskies offense has the ball for the first time. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Dropping back, it's Fagnano. Got him downfield. This senior showed some serious arm strength, firing that one in for the first down. Pulls it in, it's Bell. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Looking to fire. Caught near the sticks. It's Bell. There he goes. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Gonna look downfield again. Hauls it in. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Takes the handoff. It's Edwards. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. The Huskies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Third down play from the gun. Caught near the sticks. It's Fareed. He'll step out of bounds at the 11. It's first down from the 11. Caught over the middle. It's Fareed. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Here's the handoff. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Touchdown, Uconn! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into games because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
And they move on top with the extra point, 7-6. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. These two teams swapping early scores, and they'll try to move back on top, starting the drive down 7-6. Quickly to the tight end. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
And the Black Knights can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Off the play fake. Pocket breaking down. Trying to escape and get it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now on the move. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Black Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Uconn going back to work on offense. We got a tight one early, and they go back on the attack, holding a 7-6 lead. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to pass. It's Fagnano. It's complete. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And the Huskies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Fareed. Tackled at the 45 after the 5-yard play. It's enough for the first down. This Uconn offense really has it going. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Give him 6. Touchdown, Huskies.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play.
Yeah, when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field, throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
Getting set for the point after. And the PAT makes it 14-6. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the finisher coming courtesy of that touchdown toss from 45 yards out. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. There's the pressure. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. It's a draw. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. And the Black Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. That's the end of the period, and Uconn has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. They'll try to get the first through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Reed. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, 1st down.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Just keep slinging it. Looking for a deep man. Makes the grab at the 25, and there's room. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Looking downfield on 1st down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. The screen. He's got wheels. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Here comes the heat. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Here's the heat. Looking to buy time. Gets a hand in there and breaks it up. It's incomplete, but wait, there is a flag down on the play. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Absolutely center cut. That'll cut this lead down to 5.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looking for a man. It's Fagnano. With the catch, it's Murphy. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking for a crease. It's Edwards. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Huskies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Snagged in the middle. It's Murphy. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down.
All right, defense. It ain't working. Right? They're stringing together several 1st downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Uconn comes to the line after getting another 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the big fella. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. To the ground with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. To the air on first down. Makes the catch. It's Fareed. He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line. The Huskies in a good spot here with second and short. They'll give it to the back. Sweet cut there. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Huskies back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Grab behind the line. It's Edwards. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. He leaves it with the back. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bell. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Gives it on the option. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the right. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And they stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down and short. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Under fire. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Makes the catch down the right side. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Makes the catch. It's Dixon. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Reed. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That'll cut this lead down to 5. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Finds his man. It's Bell. Makes the grab and not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Huskies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Catch in the middle. It's Edwards. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And it's another 1st and 10 play. from the gun. The running back tries to hit the hole. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Fagnano. Grabbed in the middle, it's Murphy. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for me.
Uconn comes to the line after getting another first down. Got a man, it's Bell. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Single back formation, and they give it to it. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Got it in the middle. It's Vereen. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Huskies have moved it inside the 20. Looking to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Caught over the middle. It's Murphy. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Uconn comes to the line with a 1st and goal. From the gun, looking for a man. He wants it all. Touchdown, Husky. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with a lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
And let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They'll power it inside with the fullback. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, hard not to enjoy that incredibly historic town. What a fun time to be in Boston, and what a fun first half we've had in the Fenway Bowl. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. I don't think this defense has the solution. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the fellas for the conclusion of the Fenway Bowl.
Black Knights will kick it off to start the second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. To the air, it's Fagnano. Got the quick pass. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. He'll keep it himself. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw on first down. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Dumps it to the back. Catch in the middle, it's Edwards. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. The Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush. They win up front.
And the Huskies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The play action fake. Pressure coming. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Trying to set up the screen. Powers through the defender. He'll be stopped at the 32. Still ground to cover if they want to convert, and 4th down is coming. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Quarterback on the keeper. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. That's caught. It's Dixon. He stopped just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. Needed more to move the sticks. It'll be 4th down. Hunt is on its way. No fair catches here, looking for room. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Power football with the run. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Looking to throw, it's Fagnano. Snagged out of the air. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He'll sneak it.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall, Dave.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Running with the fullback.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got a man. It's short. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He makes the grab. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Black Knights are on the move. The give to the fullback. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Well, they dial up on second and a long way to go. He'll do it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Kick is in the air. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. The Uconn offense goes back to work. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. That's reeled in. It's Fareed. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. From the gun, the ground game. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first.
Well, it's not a home run, but it's just enough by the running back to move the chains.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. They'll give it to him again. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, running back on the move. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. 3rd down after the run. To the air. It's Fagnano. A little screen to the running back. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. And the Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Murphy. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Takes the handoff. It's Edwards. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Huskies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. He'll pull it on the read. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Finds some fresh air. He's run out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 26. Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Huskies can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll go to the ground. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To the ground. He's got it again. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. That's the end of the period, and Uconn has the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. 3rd down has been right in the wheelhouse on this drive. They've already converted a couple of times, but they need the full 10 yards now. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And now the lead's extended a little further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then...
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Took a shot as he threw. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Hunt is on its way. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. Uconn going back to work on offense. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. If I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to do better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal line, you need better execution to put a touchdown on the board here.
He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires to the right. That's caught. It's Murphy. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Takes a hit as he fires. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Oh, he's got a chance.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. A great job in the base defense making a play.
Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. They go to the ground. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They'll try the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the 1st without scoring. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Huskies. And the beatdown has ensued.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Benson. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Finding open areas. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Sticks it in his belly. He works his way up to the 20-yard line and goes out of bounds there. The Black Knights line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll keep it himself. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. They'll go back to work on offense. They'll run it to keep the clock moving.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
To the air, it's Fagnano. Finds his tight end. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. One back in the backfield. He gets to carry. Spin move. They finally rustle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Uconn comes to the line after getting another 1st down. They're going to ride this running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The run from the shotgun. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. With the clock running, this should be the final play.